I will edit this video. I will post this video. However it turns out, if I am unfocused and blurry right now, that is not my problem. Because it is a learning process. Hi, hello, my name is Bianca Rocks. Let's get ready to go to bed. I have to sneeze now. Anyways, I am getting ready to go to sleep. This is my nighttime face wash. What I wanted to talk to you guys about, this whole like YouTube thing. I've been teeter-tottering on the side of like doing YouTube for the past like 2 years, to be honest. And each and every time I've just been a stupid perfectionist about it, so nothing ever got done, and I never actually learned and processed anything. I was too busy on making things right to even enjoy the process of making things, and I really enjoy making things. I love making a lot of different things. The point is to enjoy the process, and I did not. I only enjoyed the beginning, the end result. So I just kind of made everything a little whack. That brings me to the point of my YouTube resurrection, shall we call it. I absolutely adore helping people in the ways that I know how to help people. I have this really interesting trait where everything in my mind is like overly simplified, and I genuinely feel like I can help and fix anyone's problems if they're willing to listen to me. Does that mean I have a bit of a God complex? I'm not in therapy, so I don't know. But what that does mean, in the 21st century, I still believe we're in the 21st century, is that giving the tools and resources that we all have access to, that I can help willing people. I can have willing participants that want to be helped by me and my abundance of knowledge that has absolutely nowhere else to go but to boil up in my brain and come out to unexpected victims who don't want my help. How irritating it is to have like so much good advice and then motherfuckers are like, actually, I think I'm just gonna do my own thing. Like, fuck, why'd you ask for my advice if you don't actually want it to begin with? It's such an irritating process. I remember back when I was living for other people's purpose. I was like living my purpose, like adjacent. I remember thinking that the whole time I just wanted to help people. I was like, I can make art that makes people feel things and it can make them realize that they need to get their shit together. That's too hard. That's too hard. I will be so upfront with you, with myself. That is way beyond my artistic capabilities. Just put that out there. To anyone in my life who sees this as the beginning of an era and you are wondering why the fuck do they not make art as often? Why the fuck are they not a tattoo artist anymore? So on and so forth. My answer to you is that did not align with my greater purpose. Period, point blank. I have nothing else to explain to you. I had this conversation with this guy at work, and I got so used to just like saying what other people wanted me to say. And it wasn't until after the conversation ended that I was like, damn, bro, I could have just said my one sentence and been gone with it. I should have just been done. Instead, I ended up dragging out the conversation, listing issues upon issues that did not even really bother me about being a tattoo artist or an artist-ish, whatever the fuck you want to call me. It didn't really bother me, but I ended up listing off all those things that did. And it was like, you know how you leave a conversation and you're like, bro, like, I did not have to do all that. It was one of those moments, and it really hit me like, why did I? I did it because I was so used to my answers not being enough. I was so used to just being the expectation of everyone else instead of being the expectation of myself. I need to brush my teeth. I actually need to go to sleep. I told myself I was gonna go to sleep early today. How like things will show up in your life and you'll get like little like hints here and there, and it's like, okay, I resonate with that, but they're like so far spaced out that you're not even really able to put the pieces together until you sit in solitude and really try to figure your shit out. It's one of those. Cheers! If you guys want white teeth, I highly recommend this one here, peroxide and baking soda from Colgate. It has I don't know what any of these ingredients are, but I feel like it works, so go for it. Do you check your snot when you blow your nose? I don't know, I check my snot. I realized what I want to do in life, and what I want to do in life is I want to use my gifts, my spiritual gifts, to help and guide people to become the best version of themselves, you know? And that is all I have ever wanted to do, because your inside circumstances are way easier to change than your outside circumstances. The way that I look at it is that we all have like 3 main bodies, and they're all affected by each other simultaneously. You have your mind and your spirit body, you have your physical body, and then you have your external body. So your mind and your spirit body is pretty much like your spirituality, like your mental health and things like that. You have your physical body, which is this right here, and then you have your external body, or your external like influences, which is the place around you. Say like your mental health is out of whack. A lot of the times you can see that from someone because they take care of themselves poorly, like they have a poor like physical body, or they have a poor external circumstance. You know, they're in a job that they hate, their car is a fucking mess, their fucking house is a mess, things like that. And they all tie into the same exact thing, like a giant like circle graph kind of thing, like the 3 like circles that they all like intersect with each other. And when one is out of whack, the others are out of whack. So say you are in a job that you dislike, your external environment is causing you internal distress, which causes you physical distress. And it affects, it's like dominoes. I'm gonna clean my ears now. Realize that is so, it's I wouldn't say it's like so easy, because I feel like that's kind of condescending to say, but I feel like it's a lot easier to fix than people would like to think it is. A lot of people are like, oh, I fucking hate my job, it makes me want to fucking kill myself. Also, I hate my body and feel like a fat piece of shit. Pipe down, buddy. Let's backtrack. Start from the beginning. What happened? A lot of it can be traced back to a decision that you made that wasn't your own decision, leading to a lot of mental distress and mental like out of wackiness that you were unaware of until it started to show up in your physical life. A lot of it has to do with your internal like perception of things. Once you're able to adjust how you experience things internally, just flip that optimism switch, the next steps become a lot clearer on what you need to do. Hi, hello, speaking truth, have experienced it the hard and long fucking way. It is a lot easier than you may think. Well, it's like one of my famous quotes. It is a lot easier to know your path when you are the person you talk to the most. Cause I cooked. Cause I cooked. It is a lot easier to know your path when you are the person you talk to the most. Journal, I'm saying voice memo, I'm saying divination, if that's your vibe. Like, I'm saying, like, you are your best friend. You know yourself inside and out. So therefore, no one can tell you shit. Because if you're constantly in conversation with yourself, things become a lot clearer. Instead of seeking outward validation, like having like, oh, I have a really good idea, let me ask somebody, see what they think about it. Pause. Go write that shit down. Have a conversation with yourself about it. Ask yourself, do you really think this is a good idea? Why am I so drawn to this? What am I able to do in this moment in time to make this goal a reality? It's so much clearer when you realize that you're allowed to talk to yourself. You walking down the street and you trying to process some shit, say that shit out loud. Say it with your fucking chest. And I can like damn near guarantee it'll clear up. Like even without you listening to it back, rereading your writing, it's something that has to do with like bringing that internal into the external, like that internal thought that you have into the external, and then like looping it back around, you know? Like props to you if you make that voice memo and listen back to it, because that's gas. I ain't even gonna lie, I'll be like unlocking some shit to my mind from that. But like even when you just take the internal to the external and leave it, that's the thing, dog. You gotta leave that shit. Like that's why I am so reserved with the ideas and things that I share with individuals, because when I share something with people, my intention is solely just to share it, is just to put it out there. People don't know how to let shit live. Okay? They'll crush your dreams unintentionally. They'll say some shit and you won't realize how it'll affect you until it's far too late and you're second guessing your idea that you had, and now the motivation and everything is gone. Like I stopped showing people my fucking art. I really don't, unless it's done, unless it's like the complete piece. I don't show people shit no more, because it is such a inward to outward experience and not an inward to outward to inward. It's like it's an inward to outward to inward, right? Because it's just me. It's a connection between me, my external reality, and myself perceiving what I've created from my external reality, as opposed to me creating something from my external reality, showing it to someone who exists in my external reality, and using their perception to come back to me, and that affects my internal reality, which then again affects my external reality. I cook, but I'm not sure anyone knows how to eat it. Like fucking rice with chopsticks right now. If you were able to pick up what I put down, shout out to you. I'm going to go to sleep now. Thank you for coming to Bianca's Bednight Epiphany. I'll see you guys soon. See ya.